What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Jada Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris John. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah!
BTBTV. Chris John, man. Yo, born, let's get him, man. Yeah, right never now. Off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. BTBTV, we are not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Yeah. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. This not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate. But it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, I stay up in the mix. A project, politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt in your name, what shit you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap's door off, push to shove my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghost. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the roast. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you can be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair.
Fair.
The best.
Know what it just said.
Lights in the air. No, it just ain't fair.
Fair.
BTBTV.
Yeah. We bully the bullies.
Yeah.
Salute to everybody. Y'all hit that like button coming in. Salute, salute. Oh shit, let's get them, boy. Let's get them, boy.
Yo, Born. Show them how we do this, man.
Let's get them, boy.
TV. Bully the bullies. No run, no retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah. BTB. TV.
Salute, Yada.
One more time for y'all in the back.
We got it. Salute.
Right. Yo, John Gotti flow, rap Pablo, Escobar status, rap game Corleone. I can show you how you lay back and watch your pockets grow. Stay away from devious women, end up like Papa Smoke. Y'all wake up every day twitching, like yo, I gotta post. I wake up every day mission, it's $1 million notes, dominoes, bodies drop, rot stink like hollow toast. Broadway, man, if you know, then you know. I came for everything they said I couldn't have. Got that and then some, and then some. My wins on overload, say y'all overdose. Your rappers in the tight squeeze and that clutch like Cobra rope. The okey-doke, we don't go for that. All she wrote, another tale from the street. Death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street. Homicide the folks who want to play to them guns scream. Adios. Another tale from the street. Black Mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting till they like the curtain closed. Nowadays,
yeah, salute.
Wearing Malcolm X hats,
CrossYourHeart.com. Y'all go check it out.
Reminiscing when more street ninjas was off the hook, chasing.
Put in the plug, you get 10% off on your first order.
He's 12 years old and he's tough to play with.
Salute, Queen. I see you in the morning. Salute.
We can't miss. We get to talking with our hands behind our back, our eyes closed, brainless. Don't play with us. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the foe. Who wanna play till them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street like an opera show. These kids be acting till they like movie curtain close. Yeah. BTV.
Yeah. BTV.
It's the movement, man.
Everybody get up in here.
Yo, Born.
Yo, Born. Let's get him, Born. Come on, let's get him, Born.
Let's get him. Cat.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna say something right before I start this. Let me start by peace to the 5% nation of guys and nerfs. Salam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmatullah to all the true Muslim brothers and sisters out there. This is King of New Jersey. This is BTBTV. We bully the bullies. I'm the honorable host, Born Divine Almighty Allah. Got my co-host with me today, Cross Your Heart, from Cross Your Heart, the Plug Podcast, and Cross Your Heart Clothing on Instagram. And yo, we ain't no blood or no crip. We doing our own thing. BTBTV that started his own game like nigga.
What? Let's get him, Born. Black Widow, salute Quinn.
What's up, big sis? Black Widow in the building. Hold on, what's he got there? Oh, Don Rob, CMD in the building, Camden, New Jersey.
Salute, Don. Stand up. Camden, stand up this morning. Oh, we gonna get spicy. Born said he getting spicy, y'all. He getting spicy, going east. He going straight East Coast status.
Yo, check this out. Before I start this, I want to say something. All y'all been rocking with me for years, so y'all know how I feel about Jay Prince and his sons. It's not. I know these. I seen these things. I was around these things. I know what type of dudes these niggas really are. These dudes are bullies to people that they could bully. Other than that, them niggas soft. They can't even. Yo, them. Everybody talking about Jay Prince. Jay Prince talking about, oh, I ain't tell nobody to check in, nigga. Let me pull the first video we say we told motherfuckers they had to check in. Let me do that first.
Salute, Maki. I see you in the building, Maki. Salute.
Maki in the building. Salute, Maki. I'm checking in.
Y'all hit that like button coming in here, man. Hit that like button. Don't cost $1. That like coming in the chat. Let's run these numbers up today.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm about to run these numbers up. I want to show you this first. Let me show you this first before we get into the other shit. But we're gonna show you this first. This interview he did last shit.
Yeah.
We call it a curse. We call us checking in. For y'all that don't know what it means.
2 for $5.
That's really checking in.
The infamous, the courtesy message. You know what I'm saying? The infamous, the courtesy message. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, usually if you get wrong and run afoul of Jay, you get the courtesy of a warning. You know what I'm saying? A verbal message. Is that something that you just, because the OG told me one time, you always give a nigga a way out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't, you gotta outthink individuals. You know what I'm saying? So you always give them a way out. Is that kind of your approach to it? Like, okay, before I have to fuck over you.
I don't call it a way out, but it may mean the same thing under certain circumstances. But I just feel like everybody is due a chance. You know what I mean? I really feel that way because I feel like if some people know better, they'll do better. And a lot of people do dumb shit because they don't know no other way. Right. You know what I mean? They don't know better. So I feel like, they do that chance. I even appreciate having that chance for myself, beginning with me. You know what I mean? Because, a lot of shit I wouldn't have done if I would have known better. So, with that combination of wanting that for myself, wanting that for my loved ones, then it's only right to extend that invitation to any man. You know what I mean? You may not know you may not know, brother, you were standing on my feet, or you was in violation, or this is the reward for this situation. You may not know, but here's what it is. Now, if you choose to violate this, do this after you know better, then we both understand.
Right. No, real talk. Real talk. So I guess with the whole thing of checking in, you know what I mean? People act like that's a thing, you know what I mean, of disrespect. I don't know, I guess maybe to squares, or maybe to people that don't know no better, because you know, when I hit cities, I always hit the homies. These youngsters, you know, they don't put no value on themselves. You know, they'll spend money on all this other frivolous shit, but they don't know how to move right. You know, what's your, and I know you're for the courtesy call, but I mean, for the youngsters, I mean, you know, help them understand that that's just, you know, that's survival. That's moving smart. That's being intelligent to, you know, not just be out there.
Yeah. And maybe we need to change the word for the youngsters. The checking in part, you know, is they seem to get hung up on that word, checking in.
Yeah.
So if we could diversify that word and bring it up to a 2021 thing.
Right. What's the word, OG? What's the word?
Maybe we may want to tell them they need to get connected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the proper word, connected, properly connected. Or whatnot.
Yeah, they get tripped up on the semantics.
They get stuck. I mean, right there you stuck. So then you stuck on stupid, right? You're stuck on stupid, and you're not using your powers or access to powers that you have. You're looking at it as a negative versus a positive. You know, we all know, if you can tap into good people wherever you go.
Wherever. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a blessing, Rip.
Real talk.
Real talk. Who want to have access to power and not use it?
Yeah, it don't make sense to stand next to power and not leave with none. You know what I mean?
All right, Sean. Now, what y'all figured out about that bullshit checking in shit that he was just talking about?
Yeah, he tried to play the word like they said it before. Yada said he asked a loaded question. You know what I'm saying? In his opinion. So a lot of it was loaded, meaning as in, like I said, you say don't check in, but like they say, like Mikey said, it's just another form of extortion, bro. I don't think no man should have to check in. If I make my own money, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym, so why the hell am I checking in? Why would I check in to you? Why would I tell you when I'm going to go spend my money and where I'm going?
So you have somebody, so you can get me robbed. Right. It's a young boy. This was young boy, NBA young boy. This happened to young boy. Jay Prince tried the same shit with him. So I'm gonna let y'all hear NBA young boy go off with Jay.
Salute dot focus.
I don't know new relationships. All that pussy ass shit. Hey, I don't respect none of that shit, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plenty of niggas around me you could call. Man, nigga, it's plenty ways you could get in touch with me. Man, don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing dealing with no fucking publicity. None of that pussy and shit. And I'm good on the keys, gangster. When you buy shit cash, two keys come with the car anyway. Mind your fucking business, man.
Yeah, me and the little homie just touched down back in H-Town. You know what I mean? We've been in Las Vegas taking care of business. You know what I mean? Kicking ass and taking names, you know. I know y'all saw the little homie, Shakur Stevenson, the other night on ESPN, in the night with a beautiful body punch. You know, I thought all the guts was going to come out of their mouth, you know. But, you know, that's just the way it is sometimes. So we're getting ready to celebrate. You know, on the 27th, the little homie having a birthday, and we're getting ready to celebrate. We're gonna have a ball. We're gonna, you know, mob ties. Y'all invited. We're gonna party. We're gonna party, man. and welcome the little homie to the city. And you know, I can't wait. But on another note, Shakur, while we was gone, I got a call. You know what I mean? Because the little homie, young boy, place got broke into. People went in his place, disrespected different things, and you know, I got a call about it. And the little homies that went into this place want to make that right because they understand that, you know what I mean, young boy family is okay with me. And as you can see, homie, to make a long story short, I got your keys to your Rolls Royce. I got your keys to your McLaren. You know, all that shit that they took. And the homie, Shakur, what you got, homie?
You got your Rolls Royce umbrellas. You got your keys. You got a bunch of other shit. So get in contact with us, bro. Get your shit back, bro.
All good. Waiting on you.
Introducing 2 brand new checking accounts from Dover Federal Credit Union with cash.
All right, now y'all heard that. Let me see what Lavish D.
Yeah, Lavish D. You can look at his face, bro. Look at his face. And he a gangster out in the Bay. And he looked crazy when he had to check in. And then your boy was explaining to him that it ain't no check-in shit. Yeah, Lavish D. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I said, man, they bring them people in there. Like, what the fuck Jay Prince doing on there talking about we got your umbrellas? Man, if nigga get money, nobody care nothing about no Rolex. No Bentley umbrellas. Nigga can buy a whole nother Bentley.
Hold on. Let me hold up. Let me let y'all see Lavish D talking about this shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about all this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all fair use too. Fair use. Let me go right here, y'all.
I saw you address it on your Instagram, but I know you seen the interview with CML, how he was kind of saying that y'all had a situation that took place, and you had said that it never happened.
Come on, man. Man, I'm at man. We ain't never ran from nobody, man.
Yeah.
Like that's like, I'm the type of nigga, bro. I don't lie, bro. Like,
yeah.
I don't know why I would just lie. Like that's hella childish. Like on some real, like I'm way too grown for that. Like,
yeah.
I'm way too old for that, bro.
Yeah.
Like I ain't never ran from nobody.
Yeah.
We ain't never ran from nobody. Like that's just retarded. Like
yeah.
But you know, to each his own, man. I don't have to do no gimmicks. I just got to be me and put out good music.
Yeah.
Niggas who have identity crisis and don't know how to make good music have to come up with gimmicks to sell their records.
Yeah.
I don't got to do that.
Yeah.
I just got to be me.
Yeah. How do you feel about rap beat? You're locked in with the innovators. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification.
All right, y'all. Now we about to get to the sauce. I'm about to let you see what Jay Prince had to say about here we go right here, y'all. This is what Jay Prince had to say about Takeoff.
Bars is back. Owners, if you would,
it's the vibes.
Interviews out, $1 million worth of game. Mike Prince, Jay Prince, and Jay Prince Jr. No, they're under fire. I'm going to play the reason why they, or Jay Prince in particular, is under fire for this last statement that he said, directed at Quavo. This will make you cringe. This is shocking. Any adjective, any word, any synonym you could use. This is crazy. All right, enough of me talking. I'm going to roll this video, and then you already know. Stick around for my response.
Ain't nothing changed where my love is concerned, where Quavo is concerned. So, you know, there's going to come a day, there's going to come a time that everything we saying, Quavo going to have the opportunity to bear witness that this is the truth. You know what I mean? This is how it went down and from A to Z. And I look forward to seeing that day.
But even more important than that, you know, like I told him the last time I saw him, you know what I mean? It's love here. You know, it's love here. And I look forward to that coming back together soon. But this Offset dude, I ain't gonna leave him out. You know, I'm just real like this, you know, because, you know, niggas be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, right? They be throwing rocks and hiding their hand. And I don't like them kind of individuals, you know, and the truth of the matter is, you know, one can dance and different things in front of these different cameras and all that kind of shit. And when reality, the truth of the matter is, you know, nigga, you wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean? So for you to be taking these positions that you taking, you know what I mean? And I got people everywhere, so I hear all kinds of things. I'm gonna just say this to you. Don't never put me in no position where, you know, I have to defend myself. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be healthy for you. And, you know, I have to say that. I hate, but it's $1 million worth of game. You know what I mean? It's $1 million worth of game, and I'm gonna give it to him right on $1 million worth of game because
I'm
ain't gonna throw rocks and hide my hand. I'm gonna just let it be known, you know, to him because I hear what's being said. And it's all love after that. Peace.
Wow. Now,
all right. What y'all think of what he said to Offset? I mean, I think what's her boy name? Hold on 1 second.
It's Offset, ain't it?
Nah. It's yeah, Offset. What y'all think about what they put said Offset? Then that side was a
Yeah, I don't even understand. Like for him to even say, you know, even and I seen before he said something about that, you know, he wasn't really fucking. He wasn't Offset wasn't really fucking with them like that, and he should have been there and all this shit. Sound like to me he wanted that nigga. He wanted that nigga more. You know, it sound like he want Offset. That's who it sound like he got a problem with. That don't say. It sound like nigga, you should have been there instead of that nigga, because we really want you, nigga, you and your brother.
Dilly Boy murder man, facts. He really wanted Offset. That's what he wanted. That's
what he wanted. Yep.
He said it should have been you. And he said, I don't know why they brought that dumb nigga with him. He was talking about Takeoff brother. He said it should have been that dumb nigga that got shot. What the fuck are you doing? You saying this show? You still incriminate yourself, fool. Come on,
that
bro.
shit's fucked up. Yeah.
That shit fucked up to say some shit like that, yo.
Yeah. Nah, right. Yeah. Marquis, that's what I'm saying, dog. That shit's crazy because that's basically what he's saying. Cause it's like, yo, and he's saying in it calm, like, nigga, I can't. And then think about how he said it. He said, I can't. He didn't say the court date to come up. He said, I can't wait for that day to come. That's what he said. And he said, I can't wait for the day to come. He didn't say, I can't wait for the day to come that we would exonerate ourselves in court. He said, I just can't wait for that day to come, and I'm going to keep it real.
Tight relationship, nigga. I don't know you niggas from a can of paint, nigga. How dare one of y'all niggas even speak on me and Tate relationship, nigga? I don't know you niggas from a can of paint, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know how me and my brother rock, nigga.
Oh, man. So, man, on the night, that was like pretty emotional for a lot of Migos fans and doing the trip.
Facts, Mikey.
Mob ties, that's game.
It's $1 million. You know, I'm just real like this, you know, because, you know, niggas be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, right? They be throwing rocks and hiding their hand. And I don't like them kind of individuals, you know, and the truth of the matter is, you know, one can dance and different things in front of these different cameras and all that kind of shit. And when reality, the truth of the matter is, you know, nigga, you wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean? So for
Facts,
you
Yada.
to be taking these positions that you taking, you know what I mean? And I got people everywhere, so I hear all kinds of things. I'm gonna just say this to you. Don't never put me in no position where, you know, I have to defend myself. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be healthy for you. And, you know, I have to say that. I hate, but it's $1 million worth of game. You know what I mean? It's $1 million worth of game, and I'm going to give it to him right on $1 million
Wallo
worth
looking
of
at him
game,
like,
because I ain't going to throw rocks and hide my hand. I'm going to just let it be known, you know, to him, because I hear
no, you're just going to snitch.
what's being said. And it's all love after that. Peace.
So once again, this is going viral during a very emotional time. Offset was at the Grammys as well as Quavo, but of course they are having their differences. So during Quavo's performance, you didn't see any sign of Offset, which makes sense. But you can still imagine the emotions from that night that Offset was feeling. So to come and see this, it set him off, and this is what he had to say.
Hey, first off, y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. I don't know what y'all niggas got. What the fuck y'all niggas got going on? Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. How dare one of y'all niggas even speak on me and Tate relationship, nigga? I don't know you niggas from a can of paint, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know how me and my brother rock, nigga. You trying to clear your face, nigga. This your 5th interview, nigga. You done did about my brother, nigga. You ain't think about his mama. You ain't think about the family, nigga. We ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing but you niggas. You niggas, man, who y'all nigga think y'all nigga is? John got it, nigga. Ain't nobody going for none of that, bro. I ain't studying none of that shit y'all nigga talking about either. And if you heard something from me, I'ma tell you it's gonna come from me. Call my phone. Y'all nigga going off of he say, she say. Then y'all nigga supposed to be this is who y'all supposed to be. And y'all nigga on interviews and it out on an interview. Talking about I said this, nigga, call my phone, homie. You call my phone, we'll have a conversation. You know what I'm talking about? All that plant internet games, I don't do.
So yeah, y'all heard what Offset had to say. So let me know what y'all think. Do you think he's justified in going off on Jay Prince? And in my opinion, I'm gonna say that in action. The man is grieving. So even if you did hear something from behind the scenes, then you had the power and reach.
All right, Peace, we got Ja Muhammad in the building.
What up, Ja? Salute to the bros, Ja.
Peace to the gods and earths, the kings and queens of the universe.
Did you hear what Jay Prince said?
Yeah, I heard that shit. My man hit me last night with that shit, man. Word is bond, bro. Like he's Jay Prince is in my generation. He's so stupid that nigga, you don't realize it's a whole new world right now. You just testified on video of your whole history. Like fuck what's going on right now, nigga. Everything that you've been accused of before, everything you paid to get away with before, or everything they let you get away with before because you they bored. You just exposed it verbally on video. Yeah. Word is bond. That's evidence. Nigga, that's tangible evidence.
He just threatened
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That shit is insane. And nigga, what I told y'all, follow the money.
Yeah.
See? Now, right now, we ain't even a year away from what happened, bro. You're a few months away from what happened. You're already exposing your hand. You're exposing your hand, nigga. Everything that happened to that boy is because of you. And it ain't your son, nigga. Ain't no way somebody gonna be doing that in Houston, bro, without him knowing it before they did it. Everything to do with that, man. Everything, and it's upsetting, man, because it's older niggas like us that's supposed to be setting an example to correct the bullshit that done happened to our kids, bro. Now our kids getting killed based upon the bullshit these older niggas propagating, bro. That's the type shit that make real niggas that done sacrifice, bro, upset. Because nigga, you got it all in the point of luxury. That's what you wanted. But like the young boy said, nigga, you think you John Gotti. John Gotti died in jail, nigga. See, you think you John Gotti, you gonna be John Gotti. Cause these young boys do two things. They squeeze and they tell. Get it twisted. He a fucking fool. That's why Gilly and them was looking at him like that. Like, nigga, you fucking up. You done fucked up. And he done admitted to that shit. You colluded with that murder, bro.
Yeah, look. Watch how Wallo asked him this question. Wallo don't like Jay Prince and them niggas. I can tell you what. I can hold on.
Man, you know they don't. Because nobody that done been through what niggas done been through like that shit, man. That's bullshit, bro.
Well, here we go, y'all.
It's hurtful listening to that shit.
This is my
nigga, you making that shit happen.
My nigga, politician. Y'all check this out.
Whether it's in this situation, whether it's in this Duke the Jeweler situation, people keep speaking of that. And to Duke the Jeweler, rest in peace to him and condolences to his family. I don't know the brother, but I know he came down here. Yeah. Things transpired. I don't have no knowledge of it, but they keep talking about this dice game type shit.
Yeah.
Can y'all elaborate on dice game when it's tied to y'all?
I know people were associating me with that Duke the Jeweler situation because I went to Labusi pool party and he happened to be there and he happened to be standing on me. I mean, right next to me. The truth is, I never met him before. I had no idea who he is. I didn't even know he was a jeweler until after his passing.
This nigga lying.
And then the night of that game isn't the night that he got killed. He got killed leaving Boosie concert the next night because somebody tried to rob him. So, you know, the internet play internet games. But this is a situation with a dude that I didn't even know. I ain't know his name. I had no knowledge of him. I ain't know he was from Chicago. I ain't know he was a jeweler until social media started trying to point a finger because he was standing next to me, and it's just unfortunate that something transpired after another dice game, but neither incidents had anything to do with a dice game.
No one in association or affiliation with us move with disrespect. You know what I'm saying, me? So we all family. You know what I'm saying, man? And just
man, that fake ass crime. Man, I can't stand that.
Family is being betrayed. You know what I'm saying? Behind someone that we care about and love also as brothers. That's the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to enlighten the world. Let them know y'all got it messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because we messed up about this too. You know what I'm saying, me? And all respect to Takeoff's family. You know what I'm saying? Me, his loved ones. We love them and respect them too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 1 hour was took that night. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, bro say, behind this clown, man. We don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when we say move, we move. When one leg move that way, the other leg gonna move that way. We don't have no out of bounds clown shit going on in our family.
Yo, it's Big Ant the spokesman, man. Back another edition.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that shit, right?
Man, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
If Born, you already know from our world, when you feel like that, when that's in your heart like that, your hand do the work of your heart too. See? So where all that at? Why you niggas free? You know when you done got back, you got a whole different face on when you talking about it.
Yeah.
When you really got back. But when you scared of retribution, how you act? Yeah, niggas talking real shaky. You got to make up the words as you go. They should flow. If it was really from the heart. You got to make up the words as you go. That shit that Jay Prince Sr. said, bro. That shit made me mad, bro. Real talk.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, the whole time, I knew the whole time, bro. We've been in these streets, man. Niggas don't come to your neighborhood, bro. When you that big, niggas don't come to your city, bro, and do shit like that, bro, without your approval, without your recognition, bro. Niggas knew already, man. And you did that to that young boy. Then you talk slick. Stop acting like you ain't human. We all got nine major vitals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they all could be touched, stupid. Ain't nobody bulletproof, man.
Exactly.
You out here messing with these. That man just said, man, what about his mother? What about their family? You mean to tell me you gonna talk crazy like that?
No remorse.
Fuck. They gonna talk
stupid,
crazy,
bro.
And you gonna talk crazy to Offset because Offset said, nigga, you keep spilling my name. He said, if you thought I said something, you should have called me and asked me. I got my number.
It ain't like that. They was lying from the beginning.
Yeah.
That's why. Guess what they gonna do, bro? He think he mob got. They think they John Gotti. You think they mob ties? Why they gonna get in jail like that? I'm
Yo,
telling you,
check this
man.
out.
I'm telling you, man.
This is my boy right here. This is my boy, Papa Lock. Mob ties.
Young
Ain't
boys
that
don't
mob ties? It's another
One thing about the young generation, bro. One thing they got from us, bro. They don't play no motherfucking games when it come to their heart.
It's offset,
You feel me,
dude.
bro? But they don't
I
play
ain't
no
gonna leave
games
you
when it come to
out.
their heart, bro. They gonna do what they gotta
I'm
do.
just real like
See?
this, you know, because
listen to this.
you know,
salute to Offset, man.
niggas be throwing rocks and
Gosh.
hiding their hand, right? They be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, and I don't like them kind of individuals, you know. And the truth of the matter is, you know, one can dance and different things in front of these different cameras and all that kind of shit. And when reality, the truth of the matter is, you know, nigga, you wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean? So for you to be taking these positions that you taking, you know what I mean? And I got people everywhere, so I hear all kinds of things. I'm gonna just say this to you. Don't never put me in no position where, you know, I have to defend myself.
Hey, first off, y'all niggas, my real brother. I don't know what y'all niggas got, what the fuck nigga got going on. Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. How dare one of y'all niggas speak on me and Tate relationship, nigga? I don't know you, nigga. A can of paint, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know how me and my brother rock, nigga. You trying to clear your face, nigga. This your 5th interview, nigga. You done did about my brother, nigga. You ain't think about his mama. You ain't think about the family, nigga. We ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing but you niggas. You niggas, man, who y'all nigga think y'all nigga is? John got it, nigga. Ain't nobody going for none of that, bro. I ain't studying none of that shit I'm talking about either. And if you heard something from me, I'ma tell you it's gonna come from me. Call my phone. Y'all nigga going off of he say, she say. Then y'all nigga supposed to be this is who y'all supposed to be. And y'all nigga on interviews and it out on an interview. Talking about I said, that nigga, call my phone, homie. You call my phone, we'll have a conversation. You know what I'm talking about? All that internet games, I don't do.
Yo. Offset, salute to
Yeah.
Offset, bro.
Yes.
You should
Respect.
have said no better, nigga. Call my phone,
Respect.
nigga.
Nah, what he said best was you niggas is making interviews and our family ain't say nothing. Like we haven't even told the world what we dealing with right now with the loss. You feel me, bro? And it's fucked up, man. Like man, it's fucked up, bro. You niggas make me mad, bro. Knew that nigga was up behind that shit.
Hey yo, I'm gonna do something even better for y'all. Watch this shit, yo. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. And I don't even fuck with Whack 100. But look what Whack 100 had to say about the situation. Check this out, man. Here we go right here, y'all.
Saying, look, showing Gilly like, look, this is Kanye texting Whack, saying, yeah, it's too much drama with this.
What Kanye got to do with me and his text?
Oh God, that's what he didn't show. He didn't talk about that.
Shit, I put me and your text up. Why he ain't never addressed that?
Morning,
he never addressed when he said he never knew I was working with the lady. And I put all the text messages up. The nigga asking me to get this done, get these contracts done, get these clips, get all this shit. So fuck me and Kanye text.
Yeah.
And I don't think Kanye want to play that game with me either. That's a whole nother story. But what me and Kanye text got to do with me and you, nigga?
Yeah, he tried to basically say that when you first came to him with the shit and why he met up with you was because you told him you was just the middleman person in it. Then he said later on,
I never came to him with shit. I sent it to Ye. Ye asked me to meet that nigga. I ain't never came to that nigga. I don't give a fuck about no J Prince, bro. He don't move nothing with me, bro. That shit, all that shit, niggas be Gilly and Wallo.
Facts, Queen.
Look at OG and this old drink. Fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Like, I don't, nigga. Ye told me, Whack, J Prince want to holler at you about this shit. Let's try to put it together. All right, cool.
Yeah.
That's it. So I hollered at the nigga about the shit.
And then he said, then he's saying, "Oh, he got the lady stole the footage. She
How
stole it
the
from the
fuck
family."
she steals? How do you steal that? So what about the contract I sent you, nigga? He got the contract between her and Larry Hoover.
Didn't address the contract. Just said it's stolen footage, and they want it returned to the rightful people. That lady stole it. I'm
How
like,
you
well,
stealing something that you own?
she owned it from the beginning to end. She owned it, and the contract, the still.
Nah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, clearly he lying like a motherfucker. Hell yeah.
You know what? No.
He
Wax
act
said,
like
Wax said the basic thing right there, though.
The snippets.
Like that
into the
nigga just
contract
another
is
man,
signed.
just like we are, bro. We
Yeah,
gotta
when you're
stop
playing with a
acting like
man,
this.
freedom.
Man. Gotta start acting like
Nigga,
these niggas is aliens.
he betrayed.
Hold on.
Where King John at?
Shit crazy.
Here we go, y'all.
First, he was just the middleman for her because she didn't want to speak to us. But then next thing you know, he's a partner in the whole situation. This is his footage. He got it in.
Y'all time.
But yeah, one last thing. The bottom line is the stuff was taken from us. And he partnered up with.
Narrate this shit on your
That's not the video. Wrong video, y'all. Hold on. The wrong video. Here we go. Here we go, y'all.
penitentiary crime and dead all your life. What that means I'm talking? Yeah.
It was so rehearsed and scripted. It was ridiculous.
It don't even sound right.
This
coming out
starts
that nigga
happening when they stop talking. That's what they're nervous about. They don't want people to stop talking. They want to take themselves.
Watch this here, beast. You think I feel the big penitentiary crime and dead all your life? You could die for less. Don't play like you just insensitive and emotional behind this shit.
What was it Jay Prince said? What was to that question?
That wasn't G, that was Mike Prince. That's
Nah, that was Jay. The Jay Prince was the second one. Why? Listen to what Gillen say, and why Jay Prince will just come with a little 3-word response. Why?
Jay Prince. We know that was Jay Prince.
The first one was Mike Prince, and the one I'm about to play the one with Jay Prince real.
From you know, OG, we was a little reluctant to do the interview because, somebody lost their life, it was a sensitive situation. So, we talked, and then when you alerted me that you had sat down with, P from QC, and, everybody saw things eye to eye. And
yo, man, we here, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm listening to this Whack 100. I already did is rocking with me. Interesting.
Long as if you see eye to eye with the people that's most close to him, and y'all got everything figured out, then okay, then you can come speak your truth.
That's what you call unnatural. You know what I mean? They supposed to bury us, not us burying them.
Absolutely.
He said that's what you call unnatural. They supposed to bury us, not us bury them.
That's bullshit. You talking about kids and parents burying kids.
Right.
Yeah, let's talk about
it was stupid.
Let's talk about the snake games you ran. You wouldn't know no bitch ass shit wouldn't have happened. That's your excuse?
That part.
You gonna get hurt, boy. A nigga gonna come off the bench and just gonna go ahead and take it to the pen.
This, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I never seen street guys held to the crucifix about what they say, what they do, everything. First time I ever seen it. Internet is undefeated, bro.
You do better not saying nothing than the stupid shit y'all saying. One nigga crying because he don't want to be the witness and have to tell. Because they didn't contact Mr. Mike Prince already. He was standing next to the nigga when he got hit. So who did it?
He trying to cry not to be a state witness, and this next stupid nigga, he just saying shit. Yes, sir.
He know what it was.
You
You
said listen.
I said, keep playing, nigga. I'm gonna reach up into Atlanta. He knew what I was
Look.
talking about because that's where the girl at.
Look, the minute you did it, I called a nigga in Texas that be in the circle of that shit, right? He ain't deep in one but you. And I say, let me ask you something. What's the feel on this nigga Jay Prince out here? Nigga say, man, that boy Jagged bad out here. He like, man, that nigga play a lot of game. I said, nigga say he a rapist. He said, oh yeah, he'll take some pussy. He'll beat a bitch up and take some pussy. I said, whoa.
I don't know how you don't pass it off as troll shit, but I think the best judge for that video would be Hardware. But he might probably not that funny.
Man,
that's crazy though, man.
Hardwick got
Like,
caught.
Hold
Hardwick got
on,
caught.
hold on. You just said that your man told you that he'll beat a bitch up and take some pussy.
Everybody know that, man.
That's the word on
the
it.
thing.
Yo, I didn't know.
Like, but hold on, this is the thing that's like fucking my head up, my nigga. Like,
Wack made me do that shit. I called the
but
nigga.
how the fuck everybody know that and ain't nobody doing nothing about that shit? Wack.
Everybody, nigga, talk to them niggas down there.
That shit crazy.
On dude.
That shit weird. Niggas is harboring a fucking rapist.
Right.
Wow.
Got the bag.
Wow. Mob ties, huh?
Oh shit. Well, hold on. You just saw the same shit on this app last week. Nigga harvesting a motherfucking burglar rapist of a fucking minor,
Hey,
and they making excuses.
Y'all niggas ain't lying them down here. That shit's nigga. That's a
Come
no.
on, man. I'm telling you, I called.
Look, he down there. The nigga just told you he down there. Everybody know.
Look, what, the little boy got killed a week or two ago. He told me that boy from New Orleans. I ain't believe what.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button. That's share and
He a
subscribe.
Katrina
Like,
baby.
share,
He's from New
subscribe.
Orleans, but he really grew up in Houston. Right? So I'm like, all right. What I hit you back and told you? Yeah, you was right.
Hey, everybody.
That's why I didn't understand why all the dudes from Houston was acting like they grew up with the nigga. Nigga from New Orleans shit.
I'm gonna say this much about this nigga right here, right? Me and this nigga be having some one-on-ones. We know in the beginning, I told you when I come to Clubhouse, it was like I came to the jail and this nigga was running it. I just was going against the program. But when I really sit down and talk, this nigga don't tell too much.
All right, now check this out, y'all. I want y'all here. See, yo, y'all ain't know about Jay Prince Jr. calling the cops for young child trying to get him locked up, did y'all? You heard?
What you say, Born?
He called.
I didn't know about
that.
He called the cops on him?
There's no young child right here. Speaking on it.
Oh, I remember that.
That's what I'm talking about, bitch ass nigga. What you talking about? These niggas
FBI.
FBI.
That gangster.
Oh God, niggas a formants, man. Niggas police, boy. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lies. That's on the Bible. No nigga ain't gonna lie on no Bible now. That's on the Bible, you hear me? Why these garbage people ain't come back yet, man? Why the garbage people ain't come back over here, man? There's only one way in this bitch and one way out, man. Out now. I'ma fuck y'all mind up pretty soon when motherfuckers keep playing with me. I'ma let y'all know what's going on so y'all can protect y'allself at all costs. If I say this shit, bro, this bitch gonna go up in the uproar. I swear to God, the world gonna go up in the uproar. But some people might not believe this shit though. Oh God. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, this shit crazy. I'm glad I got a platform so we can speak on these things and let the world know what's really going on in the world. Oh God. They crazy out here. Like, bro, I think motherfuckers will go lose they fucking top if they figure out what like niggas will lose they fucking top out here, bro. Oh God, bro. Bro, y'all think I'm going crazy out this bitch, bro? Trying to tell y'all something. This shit beyond me. Bro, this shit is hilarious, bro. On my mama, this shit hilarious. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't seen nothing, I ain't heard nothing. You hear me? Boy, get the fuck out of here. On Instagram. And they ain't gonna touch me. That's crazy. Man, motherfucker gonna have to pay me. Keep my mouth closed. On God. They gotta come with a Billy. And they ain't gonna touch me. I'm gonna be on this motherfucker all day. Every day. On God. I pay my phone bill on time and everything. They gonna have to surgically cut this bitch off. You hear me? Hey, they gotta pay me. On God, they gotta pay me. I need a Billy. I need 1 Billy, 2 Billy, 5 Billy. On God, I need 5 Billies. Oprah's bank account, nigga, for real. On God. Yeah, this shit crazy out here. Boy, but this niggas would be fucking crazy. Boy, the world will be in uproar right now. The new 6ix9ine. Boy, I'm far from 6ix9ine with this information. On God. I just put 2 and 3 to 4 or 5 together, bro. What the fuck, bro? Man, let me get off live, bro. Right, I'm not saying nothing. Because they got to pay. Niggas got to pay for that. You know? On God. Right hand up to God. Yeah. On God. Man, niggas got to pay for that. On God. Niggas gonna have to pay.
Okay, let's get back to the business, y'all. So all that you heard that shit. You heard the part where Jay Prince said that take our brother should have been one killed.
Yep.
Yeah. Why would you say that, bro? You wishing that man death.
Exactly.
On live national TV. Well, over hundreds of thousands of people watch Gilly and Wallo show. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. They're trying to do a little press
Man,
run.
if you are who you're supposed to be, then that's who you'll be. And he's just who he's always been. Nobody's been listening. Now everybody see. But how you telling yourself like that? You can't explain yourself out of that, bro. Not with the current suspicion that's already around you. You can't explain yourself out of that.
After the end with violence, he's a dangerous man. He's a damn fool, and it's a matter of time to get it out. You're worth an asshole full of money. You are no longer. Nah, you got this clown. You know, I don't know how it ended up in his hand. You know, but it ended up in his hand. This clown is saying somebody want to rob him that gave him a gun. Why would you give a man a gun and try to rob him? You know what I mean? This shit just don't add up and make sense, man, is what I'm getting to. And I'm just trying to get people to realize how big a damn fool this dude here is. And now he ratting all over the place and ran back and, you know, and bust shots and ran to the airport
and ran his ass back immediately. You know what I mean? He didn't care nothing about the homie take off. As soon as he done that, he went straight to the airport and tore ass home. But I'm gonna leave you with all this paperwork, and you can look at it later on. Don't leave me with this shit. I'll leave you with all this rag shit. Y'all going to Atlanta, right? Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I love about $1 Million with the game, because, you know what I mean, we ain't about that fake shit, and we're gonna let it be known, whatever it is. You know what I mean? You know, let that shit, definitely when it comes to these rats, we can't protect them kind of individuals.
I'm gonna say this, like, I think we living in a time in the hip hop culture where it's though, a lot of us, as we move around, we gotta be more level-minded.
Yeah.
We gotta use security. We gotta communicate with each other. I think we just gotta be more respectful of one another.
All right, now y'all heard what Jay Prince said, right? While we rob a nigga, we gave a gun to.
Right.
That's a criminal right there. The nigga wasn't supposed to have no gun. Your little homie, talk about your little homie gave him the gun.
Bro, he don't understand the internet, bro.
Somebody got to play it.
He don't understand the internet. I'm telling you, bro. That shit crazy. That shit is crazy as hell, nigga. You was protected from that time. I told you, man. Ain't no old lions in the jungle, nigga. You only find them in the zoo.
Yep.
And nigga been protected. He's been protected, bro. Word is bond. They've been taking care of him. Ain't no way. You got no bids, nigga. Even John Gotti did a bid, bro. Come on, think.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Now you that slave that done talk too much. Master gonna do something to make an example of you. Believe that.
Right.
See, cause guess what? Master put they euthanize old lions in the zoo too. Because the new lion gotta take charge. See? Guess what? They're gonna put you down, boy. You talk too much. You did too much right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to figure out.
They come upon a young fire-breathing dragon, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, he gonna get that though. So the youth, hey, don't get it twisted now. The youth been influenced by the devil or the enemy, but they got us in them. You ain't gonna be doing that, getting away with that, bro. Word up. Like my man said, nigga gonna pop up off the bench on you. See, he ain't gotta be a starter. He just gotta get it started. That's the bullshit.
And this nigga talk about he talked to QC, right? About the takeoff shit. If you talk to QC about the takeoff shit,
How you talking like that?
Yeah.
Bro, he talking like an enemy. There ain't no love. Not where we come from. He already know anybody. That's why Wax said what he said. Anybody our age, bro, we already know that's war words, nigga. You talking war.
Yo.
You talking war, bro.
Hold on. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this right here.
That bullshit.
For real, that was no OG talk, for real.
But whatever. A bunch of man work ease into it. Is talking shit to another person. Pulled out. It's like the chat, you know. Don't nobody Prince on some dude who's with. I don't think he cried. ULs, he's Sue Surf, and you know, Wallo. It's like people in this world have no etiquette. No etiquette.
Hold on one second, y'all. Here we go. I'm trying to find the right one for y'all. Hold up.
I'm like, when do we keep it real with growth, bro? We supposed to be advising the youth. how to move in this world of danger that's outside of us, not how to create a danger within us. Like that's the bullshit. Word up. Talking crazy, but yet you talk real quiet when
Real
it comes to the
spit.
crack. When you sitting on that stand, you be talking a whole different tune, bro. You need to get on that stand and talk the same way you talking to Gilly and them.
Hold up. Street Media TV. Show your face so I can know who you are, bro. Show your face real quick behind the scenes, and I'll let you up.
Same way you talking slick to Gilly and them.
Yeah.
You need to talk slick to them crackers when they came. See?
Yo,
they came and asked you a whole bunch of questions, nigga. You ain't answer.
Street Team, what you gotta say about this?
Hey, yeah, this is George. This
At Rowan University, our momentum.
This George Macon. Yeah.
What's up, George? All right.
What up, George?
What's up, yo? The problem with this situation is, he's an old school guy that come from a different era. His power is in him not speaking. To the system, he represents a guy that had power and control. Like he had his own label, he owned his own masters, he had all that kind of stuff, and he had influence, amongst a lot of people, and the system don't like it. So he actually makes himself and devalues himself when he actually speaks. The lore of who he was makes him even powerful. The best thing he could have ever did was not say nothing and just be Jay Prince, because for the young people who they view him as made him powerful. When he started talking in today's time with this social media and everything, he doesn't realize it. I don't think that he has enough people around him enough to tell him the truth. Like, yo, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
so the era we come from, where you could just go strong on the dude or knock a nigga in his head or make a phone call and say, yo, go check that nigga. You can't do that now because these little niggas tell. Or everything is on camera. So the way we would handle things in the past, that's over with. So me, I don't know how to be a gangster in this era, and neither do Jay Prince. So
it's clear.
For him to do would have just I wouldn't be on nobody's show. I wouldn't be doing any goddamn thing. And goddamn, threatening them at the end, threatening them when he say, "Don't make me have to defend myself." What are you doing?
Yeah.
Nah, man. My lore with these young guys is I'm known for putting in work back in the day. I'm known for being with a crew out here. The best thing I do is just be the big homie. I don't go out on the block and laugh and joke with them. I don't be in their conversations. When I come out there, I'm the big homie, and I represent what I'm known for. That's what they respect me for. That's it.
Exactly. Hey, G, real talk. I tell this to the brothers out in the street that's near my age now. I said the only reason I get the love and respect that I get from the youth is that they see I done did all of that shit out there, but I left and didn't come back. All of these niggas going to jail, bro, coming home trying to be who they were before they went.
Yep.
You can't. If you're gonna be out there saying that shit, then you got to do the work with the work of your hand. He ain't doing that.
You know what it
he
is,
ain't
Ja,
doing that.
You know what it is, Ja? See, I'll give you an example. Like, certain OGs can come out on the block and they be like, yo, that's the boy such and such. We remember him. When you are over here, you want to keep it that way. You don't want to go out there to the point where they like, oh, fuck you, where they think it's okay to laugh and joke and see you as one of their peers.
Exactly.
So what happens is when you start being on the scene and being that way, talking too much to the point where now they can make videos and talk shit to you, you start losing your power. My thing is, if Jay Prince say nothing, the youth don't have nothing to say on him. Only thing they can do is hold him to where he's always been. And I learned that from the big homies. Stay away from them young boys. Stay away from them young boys because you lose your power and they lose respect for you.
It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late now.
That mean, but you got to also realize this too, G. If you once was, then you always is. And who we were, we graduated to another level.
There you go.
Which I tell the young boys now, I made it, bro. I hit the lottery. I shared this with Cross and Born. I made it. I hit the lottery, bro. I crossed 50. After going through all what I lived through the first 40 years, I crossed 50. So that's like hitting the lottery, man. in our world. So if you made it to that point, why would you be doing this unless you never really did that which we had to endure to become who we are now?
Let me tell you something
And
about
that's what upsets.
Oh, let me say something about Jay Prince. Everybody look at the Lord Jay Prince. Jay Prince wasn't a muscle. His brother, Rap-A-Lot, was a criminal. Jay Prince worked in a car. He made car parts in a car spot. He made car parts in the warehouse, like Ford and General Motors and shit like that. He did shit like that. His brother got locked up. Jay Prince took that brother's money and put it on a record label.
His brother still in jail?
I'm not sure he's still in jail. I know one home. So it might be. I know one home. His brother might still be in jail. I'm not sure. No, his brother home now.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? Because this is the thing that gets me. The era we come from, you don't do no motherfucking talking. None. It ain't nothing to talk about. And even if you had to go to court, unless your lawyer said it's best that you get on the stand and say something, you don't say any goddamn thing. That's what you got a lawyer for. You don't do no talking. It's nothing to talk about.
Bro, I said no word at the trial that I went to, that I was on. Right. I wasn't allowed to say not one word, bro. Not to mention, you know the rule. If there's no need to talk about it because everybody that need to know was already there.
There you go.
That was our rule in the street, man. Ain't no need to talk. If you was there, nigga, ain't no need to talk about it. You already know.
But we don't.
So why?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Man, why would niggas get on here? And like I said earlier, when I came on, I said the same thing. G, he don't know the world he living in. He's on the internet, nigga. You on live video constantly, and this is now what they call e-evidence. It's tangible. It's electronic evidence. It's now admissible in court. Your testimony was given.
What they used to tell us back in the day, I remember the big homies used to say, we ain't got to explain what's already understood.
Understood. That's right. That's right. And you already know we got served justice if we violated.
Oh man, shit. You didn't violate.
And that's our problem.
Yeah, he on there. Then I seen his son on there crying. Like,
what
the fuck?
Look at this shit. Look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. Listen to this shit real quick, bro.
They going to jail, G. They going to jail. Watch. I'm telling you. These niggas going to jail.
You don't know how far up the Houston ladder they're protected.
It's saying that.
Think about that.
You know what I'm saying?
When I seen his son on there crying, man. When I seen his son on there crying, if I was the dad, I'd have grabbed that nigga by his dreads off the damn screen. Nigga, what the fuck
that
you
we
doing?
have with many and
hold up.
And crying about his family. Oh, my family. What about
but the thing is, because of who your father's supposed to be, you ain't supposed to be on there doing that. What are you doing?
Right. That's not supposed to be in you.
Pull out paperwork. God damn. Rest his pimping soul.
No, hold on. I'm trying to find this shit. I want the people to hear it again.
But you know what? He's still trying to live up to that image, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got to realize something right now, bro. We are the maintainers of integrity to the misguidance of image that our children have been getting. So if you don't have no integrity, nigga, you ain't supposed to be on that scene like G said. Your silence is your power. Because that's your reputation is now done.
Remember, Ja, I got on this dude 2 years ago when I seen
of
when
this
he
situation.
was in that video with the young
And
boy.
he didn't attack the Prince family, but he attacked, people that we know, and it was totally unnecessary. You know what I mean? To attack a man with a weapon.
I heard him screaming, oh, may it's only one vote. Woman army to the baby.
Off him losing his life, they pretty much explained that that's a tragedy and all, but they never took no to say and the kind of the explanations that he gave that seems a little bit distasteful to the fans, man. Smash them like buttons, hit that comment section. We going to fuck up
because what that's gonna do is put a man in a position.
Here we go right here, guys.
G, you were saying something, G.
Go ahead, G. I'm trying to find it. So you there?
Oh shit, that was me. Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying I did a video. I did a video on Jay Prince 2 years ago when he was in the video in that Rolls Royce with the young boy Honeycomb Brazy, and he had that gold AK-47. I was real disappointed because I'm like, yo, wait a minute, man. That's the boy who grandparents got killed. The house got shot up and the house blew up. And I was just saying, like, yo, how the fuck is you the big homie, the OG? And you know, you come from the ghetto boys, and it's 2020, you like 21. You got this young boy who old enough to be damn near your grandson in the car with you with an AK. What are you doing?
Right.
I mean, when I saw that let me know that's when I know. I said he's starting to lose his lore. Nigga, you Jay Prince from the ghetto boys. Nigga, you supposed to be somewhere sitting on high, chilling. Your son. I mean, if anybody, your son should have been in the car with him, right? Why you there?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw that let me know, like, nah, man, like this.
Because the sons can't cut it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, and the same thing. Y'all remember with him and NBA YoungBoy, they fall out, right?
Yep.
Let me find that right real quick, so people can see how Jay Prince be trying to put.
He tried to strong on me.
Strong on him.
But see, that's the point. He come from 40 years of the bully pulpit.
Yeah.
Bully talking. You feel me? And we come from bruising bullies. Like Born. You bully the bully. That's where we come from. So when we hear people talking like that, and we know you ain't put that work in, and let me say this, man, when you done live that life, bro, you got a whole different type of mentality. You don't run the violence. You don't run to see that shit because you know what carnage really look like.
Yeah.
So when he's sitting around here throwing out these threats, bro, you're not doing that by your hand. See, that mean you are now guilty of racketeering and conspiracy. See, and you just did that on the goddamn video.
But I'm gonna tell you why the Most High. I'm gonna tell you why the Most High gonna destroy is in the process of destroying what they got. Because what he did was he's disrespecting the mercies of God. And I explain this to y'all because we all over 45. So we all come from a different era. We all come from an era where a lot of us couldn't get jobs. It was hard. It was a different time. He actually made it, and I guarantee you, a lot of homies died. A lot of people in jail. He made it and became a multi-millionaire. He at this point in his life, he's supposed to have business, all his businesses. He's supposed to be exerting his power at so many different levels. He's not even supposed to be speaking on it. The reason why he's in the trouble he's in now, he's losing his lore because he's disrespecting the mercies of God. He's speaking in the lane that the Most High don't want him in. The Most High allowed this man to live and flourish. And how many people from our generation dead in jail that ain't got the opportunities that was in the street getting money and everything? You in these situations with these young guys and everything, and you've been blessed.
All right, look at this shit. I want to bring this shit back up for 1 second. I want to play this real second. I found it. Check this shit out. 1 second, y'all.
Look, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back to 2020. So y'all remember that day, and y'all remember that day when Jay Prince made a video. So you should come. Boy.
Peace, APTV.
That makes sense because if you didn't.
Don't do nothing dealing with.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go, right here.
On no new relationships, all that pussy ass shit. Hey, I don't respect none of that shit, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plenty of niggas around me you could call. Man, nigga, it's plenty ways you could get in touch with me. Man, don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing dealing with no fucking publicity, none of that pussy and shit. And I'm good on the keys, gangster. When you buy shit cash, two keys come with the car anyway. Mind your fucking business, man.
Did you see the new thing with King? What NBA YoungBoy said now? How he talking now?
What he said?
I gotta. Oh man. If you type in NBA YoungBoy, he's talking about, he wrote a letter where he's talking about he woke up in the middle of the night and he figured that the system got him. He said he'd been getting money since he was 16, and all his lyrics, he feel like he's responsible for these young kids killing each other. It's a whole letter that he wrote. There's a whole letter he wrote, and damn, let me see if I can find it.
And that's a conversation that should have been influenced by Jay Prince instead of Jay Prince influencing the opposite.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can pull that up real quick. I'm gonna put it in the chat so you can get it.
Hey, Born, he going to jail, Born. Word. This nigga going to jail, bro. Word is born. Man, look, you going to jail. You've been doing too much too long, and you've been too stupid doing it now. They got you. You going to jail, bro.
And
wow.
Did y'all hear that stupid ass acronym for mob ties? Movement of bosses.
Here we go, y'all.
Fuck, guys.
You found it?
Yeah, hold up. I found Jay Prince going off for NBA Youngboy. Hold up. Let me find it.
Hey, Mac, you're right. Why would you name yourself after an illegal organized faction?
Bum ass shit. They think they're slick.
What's up, fam? It's your boy Behind the Chick again. You know, Jay Prince. Oh, Jay Prince was like, "Hey, man, I got the young boy to say."
But you seem to.
There we go, y'all.
About you knowing your mob ties. You talking slick.
You talking to NBA Youngboy right here.
Because you're a dumb boy.
Prince's response to it.
I see you took my kindness for weakness. Because you're a dumb boy with limited thinking ability and disrespectful. You talking slick and acting like you and your brother wasn't down with me letting it be known the mob ties connected. But I talked to your brother, and I believe every word he said about you knowing because he's been solid with me. I've known your brother for years and never witnessed no weak shit. So OG3, we good. But you seem to be dumber than a box of rocks, so you despise wisdom. What you should be mad about is the lie you live in and the weak-ass security being asleep in front of your house. I bet he lied to you about being asleep. That's free game I just gave you, but it probably went over your head. Let me say this to you, little homie. You're not a friend or enemy today. Let's keep it that way, no matter how hot it gets in Texas. By the way, I'm minding my business. You just too dumb to know Texas is my business. And I will give you whatever you ask for, good or bad. I'm done.
And there you have it right there, But once again, I'm gonna have to say this. I feel
man, he burnt out, bro.
He's threatening everybody, bro.
Hey King, click that link right there. I just put it there. That's what what NBA Youngboy was just saying in the interview. Is something that he wrote. You can pull that up, and you can see where you can see where hopefully the Most High is dealing with his spirit, because
right.
Man, it was powerful what he was saying though. What he said, and the industry definitely ain't gonna like him because he's like the biggest rapper, period, for the young guys. That's all they listen to is him and Dirt. Yeah, I put the link to the what's the name in the chat, and you pull that John up.
Hey G, the seeds is waking up though, G.
Yeah.
The seeds are waking up, man, and all of these old niggas with this dumb shit. See, that's what make you old, bro. When you quintessentially trapped in a goddamn history that don't work in present day time. Like you off this bully bullpit. See, the young boys might fear you because of your power that's social, but the person that benefits from it is the nigga that gave you your power, and they're gonna lock him up.
Yeah,
they're gonna get him.
That's why I call it disrespect. I call it disrespecting the mercies of God, man. Because for me, forget the system and the white man. I know what the Most High allowed me to survive through. I know what I saw. So for me to go back out there and carrying on like I'm 25, at some point the mercy's gonna run out.
Oh, bro, that's my point. Like bro, we go out there in the street right now, we get killed. We'll lay down and look at the sky, and be like, nigga, you deserve this because you supposed to been smarter than this.
Yeah.
See, it's like we know what we have survived. Like how many people we have buried, bro.
Yep.
I got 2 brothers, man, that died in my arms, bro, out in the street. So why would you want to go through that and live through that again? Why would you want to go out there and put your family through that again? So if you really been living like that for that long, you wouldn't be talking, nigga. So you really wasn't living it. You just be talking it. But you've been doing a lot of wicked shit along the way. And now,
think about
retribution.
Look at what, and see, young people might not understand where we going because they're not old enough. They don't have enough wisdom yet. But look at what the Most High allowed him to accomplish and accumulate in his life. With the image that he was perpetuating. And you still on here now? It doesn't stop.
Bro.
Yeah, that shit crazy. And Jay Prince Jr., he threw Boosie in the bus. Check this out. He snapped some Boosie. Hold on. That shit. Hold on, man. These niggas are wilding.
Yeah, yeah. Tell you, boy, don't let them roses beat you home.
We back with another video. Post notifications so ongoing case. The fact that, but ain't nobody of he did it all slight. What I mean by it, Duke 093, aka Duke the Jeweler, had to park blocks away from the concert, man. It doesn't make sense at all. But this guy was supposed to trail y'all the whole way there and back. He was supposed to make a piece for you. Why do he have to park blocks away from your concert? Why? Because you knew he had money, man. Because you knew he was iced out. You knew he had the jewelry on. Y'all decided.
All right, hold on. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Shut up, man.
And then he just said he didn't know it or ever seen Duke the Jeweler.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Chestnut Checker TV, Little Bill, showing 20s on Pirelli skills.
OGBC.
Well, the boy, Jay Prince Jr. clip that we're gonna show right. But man, like clean it up.
Made so much money. I don't even know why. Like
to y'all name and y'all brand and what y'all build. Keep talking about dice game.
Sure.
You keep attaching it to y'all name and y'all brand and what y'all build. Keep talking about dice game. Whether it's in this situation, whether it's in this Duke the Jeweler situation. People keep speaking of that. And to Duke the Jeweler, rest in peace to him and condolences to his family. I don't know the brother, but I know he came down here. Yeah. Things transpired. I don't have no knowledge of it, but to keep talking about this dice game type shit.
Yeah.
Can y'all elaborate on dice game when it's tied to y'all?
I know people were associating me with that Duke the Jeweler situation because I went to Labusa pool party and he happened to be there and he happened to be standing on me. I mean, right next to me. The truth is, I never met him before. I had no idea who he is. I didn't even know he was a jeweler until after his passing. And then the night of that game isn't the night that he got killed. He got killed leaving Boosie concert the next night because somebody tried to rob him. So, you know, the internet play internet games. This is a situation with a dude that I didn't even know. I ain't know his name. I had no knowledge of him. I ain't know he was from Chicago. I ain't know he was a jeweler until social media started trying to point a finger because he was standing next to me, and it's just unfortunate that something transpired after another dice game, but neither incidents had anything to do with a dice game.
Y'all check this out, y'all. Yeah, I found it. 1998 dice game. Here we go. 1997 dice game.
And the man convicted of the crime.
Channel 2 Investigates discovered a federal agent involved in the case is now in trouble for lying, and someone else has come forward claiming he was one of the triggermen.
Tonight, Channel 2's Brandon Walker lays out the new evidence in the case in a Channel 2 News exclusive, and he has a prison interview with the man who has maintained his innocence for more than 2 decades.
911, what's your emergency?
An emergency spilled about a Fifth Ward parking lot. A dice game believed the beginning of what would be Earl Perry's final moments. A dice game, the focal point of one deadly dilemma. Mr. Burks, how are you? One for which Lamar Burks has done hard time. Nearly 19 years for murder. Convicted of a crime Burks says he didn't commit. Couldn't have committed, he insists.
Did you at all even know Early Perry?
No. Never seen the guy, never met him a day in my life.
June 30th, 1997. The parking lot of T's Restaurant, the scene. The after-hour spot for food after a night out across Cavalcade Street at Mr. A's Club. That's where a group stopped by for a dice game, Earl Perry among them, and after a disagreement, bullets flew. Perry was shot 3 times, according to his autopsy, the fatal blow to the back.
Where were you?
Well, I was in Louisiana, en route to my sister's wedding.
Burks's alibi hasn't changed since his first arrest, shortly after the killing, although prosecutors eventually dropped the charge after their sole witness said it was a case of mistaken identity. So how did they circle back to Burks? Seems a larger, more complex tale strings that together. Burks claims a crooked DEA agent locked him up. Now others who say they were there that early morning support his claims.
Had you heard of Chad Scott and Jack Schumacher prior to your case?
Sure. I mean, their names were in the street. You know, you couldn't, you know, especially in the hip-hop community.
In the 1990s, the hip-hop community thrived in Houston, and none moved the needle more than Rap-A-Lot Records. Burks was right in the middle of it, with his own label.
I started in 1992. One of the first groups I had was Insane Plan, and I had a group, Pluto, and a few more other acts.
The DEA, including one of their big guys, Chad Scott, took note of that scene, made arrests too.
These agents, they were out of control. They were just, it's heartbreaking. It's frightening, you know, and I'm glad that they've been taken off the street.
These days, Agent Chad Scott finds himself on house arrest. A jury in New Orleans convicted him last month on 7 counts. Overall, corruption was the case prosecutors gave him. Perjury, obstruction of justice, falsifying government records. The allegations stem from Scott's work as a DEA agent north of New Orleans after he transferred out of the Houston area. And since federal investigators zeroed in on Scott, convicted felons have walked free. Prosecutors asking a judge to dismiss their charges, claiming Scott coerced witnesses into giving false testimony. As for Lamar Burks, the prosecution had 3 key witnesses. The first, who testified only to a grand jury, now says in a sworn statement Scott coerced him, resulting in Burks being recharged in 2000.
They were pretty dangerous.
The second, one of 2 gunmen on the scene that night.
That night there, I never seen Lamar not one time.
That's right. The second witness has flipped too. Clayton Brown was also convicted in Earl Perry's shooting death.
Who pulled the trigger?
I pulled the trigger, and Durbin pulled the trigger.
Brown served 5 years. Says he saw a commotion at T's, ran over to help his friend Darabin. Actions Brown says he now regrets.
When you say you fired your gun, why did you do that?
Because this is my friend. This is a guy from the hood that I growed up with. And
good morning,
I felt
good
like
morning.
he was in harm's way and he was outnumbered.
Now, in sworn testimony, Brown claims he provided a false statement. Says he did so out of fear.
After I heard this guy got locked up and was charged, so I was like, now it's the perfect time for us to tell the truth now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to worry about nobody trying to come kick our door in and kill us. You know, they said this guy, Chad Scott, this is what he was known for doing.
Lamar Burks is serving a 70-year prison sentence, one behind which the Harris County District Attorney's Office stands. In a statement to Channel 2 Investigates, a spokesman for District Attorney Kim Ogg said in part, quote, "We have no reason to doubt the integrity of Burks's conviction. An evidentiary hearing is scheduled for next month, and we will make our position known to the court at that time. Meantime, there is much more to this story, and we will share it in the days and weeks leading up to that evidentiary hearing."
My boy Yaya,
Scott,
salute
he's set to
Yaya.
begin a new
Appreciate
trial
you,
in New
bro.
Orleans on separate counts next month, and he'll be sentenced on last month's conviction in December. I'm Brandon Walker, KPRC Channel 2 News.
All right, so I heard that, right? That was another That was another murder that took place at a Rapper Like Dice game. That was 97. Is this a coincidence? Or they plotting to rob these guys when they come to the dice game? Which way y'all think it is? Cross.
It's the obvious.
Yeah.
It's the obvious. They use the dice
you're
game
right. It's the obvious.
Yeah. That's the scene that they use when you got a visitor or somebody that's coming to the hood that ain't from there that you want to get them involved with. You know, the setup. It's like them sending a chick at you. And they find a man vice. You feel me? You come there with a woman, hey, let's gamble.
Said again.
You establish, when they find your vice, you know, that's why the least vices you have, my brother. Like the brother G said, the more faithful you are in your discipline to being rightful, the least worries you have, you lessen your worries. And they find your weakness. I don't gamble, especially with niggas that ain't got no money. If I want to shoot dice, I'm going to the casino. That's where the money at. What we doing? See that stupid stuff.
You know what? I say it like this. They use some dice games up to line up rich guys for their crew.
Yeah.
They pay their crew that much, so their crew got to eat. I don't want these niggas to eat on me and rob me. So I'm
not going in that environment. You feel me? We don't even go in that environment. Because all of them niggas is human. We keep looking at people like they're different, bro. Every man is human. I boxed for a long time, but that's the first thing you recognize. That man walking that ring, that man human just like you are. However, he got courage like you do. So them niggas is human, bro. All that reputation, that bully, full pit bullshit. Nah, man. These young boys got something for him, though. Watch. They got the feds. They got the feds, nigga. Young boys got something for him. Watch how Offset and them do. Their family ain't playing, bro. You done killed their son, man. And now you up here talking crazy? Nigga, please.
Crazy, yo.
Nigga, please. Is somebody gonna be off the bench? And when I say that, that means the next man up. I stepped away from the game. Somebody stepped in a position that I had in the street. And that nigga ain't got no regard like I didn't when I was 25. So let's see how long he keep talking that to these young boys idle. Something gonna happen to you, man. You're going to jail. They ain't scared to tell, nigga. They tell with a smile.
Hey, King, before I go, can I share my screen real quick to show? I want to show you this article.
Go ahead, share it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to click on it when I share it. When I hit share.
Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all can see it.
Hold on, I'm about to click on it right now. Hold on a second. All right.
Y'all can see the article?
I blew it up. All right, there you go.
Yeah, this is from 5 days ago. This is NBA YoungBoy talking now. And he all the bloggers and everybody, this is XXL. So he talking about NBA YoungBoy Never Broke Again, says he feels wrong for negative impact his music has had on people. And then he goes off to say, he said, I was flooded with millions of dollars since the time I was 16. All of this, all the way to this point in my life, NBA YoungBoy explained. I woke up one morning and was like, damn, they got me. Look at this shit. Look at this shit I done spoke about. Look at the shit I done put in these people's ears. Man, I feel very wrong about a lot of things. How many lives I'm actually responsible for when it comes to my music. How many kids and people have got in the car and put this shit in their ears and actually went and hurt someone. And now I'm sitting back like, damn, I can't do it all in one day, but I promise to clean up whatever I can clean, but it's going to take time. And this coming from, I mean, he's still young, but when I read that, I was like, damn, I wonder, like, is God, the Most High working with his spirit, man, and on a lot of the youth. But I think this is important. It's funny how if NBA YoungBoy would have gotten locked up in the car with a gun, it would have been all over the place.
Oh, hold up. Oh, shit. Damn. Yeah, I made a mistake. Yo, come back up here, George. I made a mistake and hit you off. Yo, come back up here, George. Yeah, but y'all, so John, what you got to say about it? The NBA YoungBoy letter.
Man, I'm proud. You feel me? Like I said, there's a movement going on where our youth is waking up, and it's the same cycle. It's just that whether or not we're going to take an advantage of the cycle. Remember, we had the same cycle between 88 and 94. That 6-year period, we had, we went to war with the system because we woke up and we stopped doing what they wanted us to do in the way we wanted it. And hip hop was really, established through that struggle. So now our children are now reestablishing that struggle. And I hope it's infectious. I hope all the youth take heed to what he's saying, because it's infectious. If it's infectious, then our activity will begin becoming viral.
All right, George.
Yeah, were y'all able to hear when I read it?
Yeah, we heard you read it.
Yeah, I think that I hope that it's sincere, and I say that the crazy part is, and y'all know, if NBA YoungBoy got locked up in the car with a gun again, or he would have had a new song come out and all the lyrics have been bang bang, kill everybody. Everybody have been talking about it all over the place. But for him to make these comments 5 days ago, and most people don't even know he made it. Nobody making videos about it. That's how you know these people in the industry ain't shit, and a lot of these bloggers ain't shit. Because if the young boy can make all the music about killing, but then he goes and says, "Hey man, I'm having a change of heart." Where's the videos?
Right. Where's the podcast discussion?
They're part of the fuck shit too.
Yep.
The NBA,
it's called social design.
Good decision.
Yo, we are building.
Gonna go a long way.
Got great grandson hit my DM on my Instagram. We definitely got to build. Hey, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy how they doing this shit though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Remember King John. Our people, man, I tell our people all the time on my channel, stop believing the lie. You are not who they said you was. You're not a real nigga. Right. You're not a demon. Right. We're in a system that don't belong to us. So we're behaving like they're the original pirates of the Caribbean, not us. They're the Jack Sparrows. They got us behaving like Jack Sparrow towards each other. But what happens is when the Most High start to deal with your spirit, man. I mean, when I was young in the streets, I was conflicted because I talked like the what he just said. I talked like that at times, but then I went back and did my thing. But I was conflicted in my spirit until I finally woke up. So I hope that the Most High is dealing with his spirit. Like he said, it may not happen overnight, but I believe that he's at the start of recognizing what this thing is really about.
All right, let me ask you a question. Now listen, this is Jay Prince Jr. The way he talk, he finally responded.
Keep talking about dice game. Whether it's in this situation, whether it's in this Duke the Jeweler situation, people keep speaking to that. And to Duke the Jeweler, rest in peace to him and condolence to his family. I don't know the brother, but I know he came down here. Yeah. Things transpired. I don't have no knowledge of it, but to keep talking about this dice game type shit.
Yeah.
Can y'all elaborate on dice game when it's tied to y'all?
I know people were associating me with that Duke the Jeweler situation because I went to Labusa pool party and he happened to be there and he happened to be standing on me. I mean, right next to me. The truth is, I never met him before. I had no idea who he is. I didn't even know he was a jeweler until after his passing. And then the night of that game isn't the night that he got killed. He got killed leaving Boosie concert the next night because somebody tried to rob him. So, the internet play internet games. But this is a situation with a dude that I didn't even know. I ain't know his name. I had no knowledge of him. I ain't know he was from Chicago. I ain't know he was a jeweler until social media started trying to point a finger because he was standing next.
So check this out. We all know you knew that nigga, man. I believe you had that nigga robbed. I believe that shit. You know why? Because the jeweler from Houston, I forgot the jeweler from Houston name. He supply all his food to jury. The Asian guy, he Asian some shit like that, right?
Yeah, Johnny B.
Johnny B, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, he came there. He was cutting their throats. You know what I'm saying? That cutting Johnny B, and Johnny B cool with mob ties. He all mob ties shit. You know what I'm saying? He stepped on the old boy toes and they got rid of him. That's what it was. He stepped on that jeweler toes and they got rid of him. You knew exactly who he was. Because you wouldn't been standing next to him if you didn't know who he was.
And it's hurtful that you killed a young black jeweler.
That makes sense.
Like,
when you really think about it.
Yeah, like it's so rare.
Monopoly
like
on the
every
jewelry
community,
right
every
now.
community got it, except our community. And when you get a young black jeweler, bro, we supposed to protect him and cherish him. Not
Yo, bro,
man.
we're supposed to protect and cherish all black people doing something positive. Either being a jeweler, making music, playing sports.
Facts.
It should
Being
be
legitimate. Facts.
That's a total fact, God. But when we have the exceptional that's prudent and proven, like, damn it, man, what's wrong? Like, we fucked up, bro. And that's my point about Jay Prince. He's supposed to put in all of that.
Yo, I bet you Boosie told Jay Prince who he was. Jay Prince Jr. who he was.
Yeah.
Because check in. He probably didn't check in with them niggas. Or he ain't paid them.
Now, I remember Boosie was upset about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had no regard for them.
Then he kept mentioning Boosie name on the damn like
Bro,
he asking you questions. You saying my name like 3 different times and your explanation. Like, what the fuck is that's what I said, man.
Implicating other people.
Right. You heard what Boosie said when Takeoff died, right?
Yeah.
We don't roll like that. My crew don't roll like that. Think about that.
He said, don't associate us with none of they shit.
But see, I'm telling you, I'm gonna say this before I go. I'm telling you, man, this world that we live in now is not the world we grew up in. So we don't belong. We don't belong in the criminal or the underworld of it, because this ain't my world. I'm not from the world of cameras, and I'm not from the world where if I go and I smack the shit out of somebody and take their shit, because like I said, I have a 450 bench. I don't have to for a 435 bench press. I don't have to have a gun to walk up to a motherfucker and take it from him. So if I know I come from that era, I walk up to you and smack fire out your face, but then the next day, all the blogs is talking about me for 6 months. I ain't built like that. I don't come from that world. I'm not used to somebody talking about me and I can't go punch them in the face.
Facts.
So because
that's
of
the
that,
real.
Right, because of that, I'm a short dude. I was never a bully, but I was never a bully. But this social media stuff, we don't come from this world. So I just, for me, when I see these guys now, everybody's talking about your business, your family, everything. This ain't for me, man.
Yeah, bro.
This ain't for me, King. I'd rather just get out your way. Because I'm not like these young guys, these keyboard gangsters. When I see you, I'm gonna break your back.
Right.
Immediately.
Yo, word is bond.
But I'm gonna say this because it's young people, but because I got God in me, I'm not gonna break your back. That's just a part of that's just a part of inside of me that I'm burying that would want to. I wouldn't now, but I'm telling you where I come from and the era I grew up in. You talk shit about me when I see you, ain't no laughing like, oh, it was just jokes. I'm gonna have to handle my business. So because I'm older, I just know how to sit down and just get out the way, mind my business.
George Baker, I'm gonna tell you something. I moved to your hood. I live in West Philly now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like, "Oh, yo, why you move up to Philly? You know it's down." Like, nigga, I lived in Newark, born and raised in Elizabeth, New Jersey. It's the same shit, bro. Yep. And if I don't fuck with the wrong people, I won't be in no shit. I say to myself, I'm always been a loner like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But like you say, I'm a big ass nigga. I'm a big nigga. I'm 6'7", about 330, 326, 330, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I always been against people that bully. That's why shit called BTBTV, where we bully the bullies at. I get on niggas' heads because I can. So when I talk about Jay Prince, when I say I was around Jay Prince, I was around his sons and them when I was living in Houston. That's it. A lot of niggas in Houston don't like the niggas, yo. They got one side on lock, and the north side don't really fuck with them like that. North side and South side stay at war.
Yep.
Hey, boy, I think that the lesson that we should be expressing is that we are still physically, prison and life has harmed us to stay in condition, like G said. So we're totally physically capable of silencing you when we see you, because that's how we were bred. However, if we are successful in in the struggle that we have survived, then we should be able to deal with all of those issues from a mental, intellectual, verbal standpoint, that we become dominant or show our dominance or show our supremacy through our experience by how we deal with the discipline in conflict resolution, be it meeting someone or interacting with someone in an adverse conflict. So being wise enough to be able to teach our youth how to deal with us while we deal with them, it should be our focal point.
Yep.
And that's how we should show and prove that we have been who we claim that we were. Because at one point we were that. Now we just deal with it differently. It's not that we're incapable of being exactly that. Because I'm a general now. You don't see the general in war.
No.
He's the strategist.
He's for counsel.
That's right. And that's where I'm at. Not like I'm I'm not incapable now. I still run 2 miles a day, 4 days a week. I still train like I'm ready to fight, because you're supposed to stay ready. However, you have to be ready mentally so that the youth can gain that strength from your advisory and example. And that's what we need to start doing instead of trying to be 25 again when you're 55.
Right. And
it's
John,
crazy.
That's why I'm disappointed with Jay Prince, because
Me too.
That's why I said he's disrespecting the mercies of God, because all of us up here have been through some stuff, man. And I've learned to respect the mercy of God. And I use that term because when I was in jail back in the 90s, sitting in the cell, I remember a brother, Zachary Ricketts from the Nation of Islam, he told me.
Big facts,
said,
George.
brother,
Big
you
facts.
disrespecting the mercies of God, you ain't gonna never get out of here. And I looked at him and I said, disrespecting the mercies of God, what that mean? And he looked at me, he said, keep it up, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. And here I am at 48, I still remember that. And so when you get when you get that age and you accumulated all the things you was able to accumulate in life and be able to give your sons the best life they can have, my whole thing is, all right, I give the sons a little young, they wilding out, but like, what you doing, bro? Like, you know what?
Yo,
Hey, G,
I'm
you right.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna keep real with you. I'm gonna keep real with you. I found myself biting my tongue a lot. I was me and my wife for her birthday. We went to Camden to her homegirl's bar, a club. So we went there for her birthday, have a couple of drinks and chill out, right? And I went to the patio to smoke a cigarette and shit. So the owner told the dude, and my girl told the dude, oh, my man, he's coming back. He's sitting there. He's like, oh, I'm just trying to order a drink. So I come back, right? Nigga sitting in my seat. Now I'm ready to, the nigga looked back at me over his shoulder, looked back at me, right? Like he was a tough guy. I told my girl, like, yo, she's like, come on, let's go, baby. I was about to air that nigga out. Only time I beat him up in that bar is because that was her girlfriend's bar. I want to put hands and feet on that nigga, yo.
Well, you know,
for the disrespect, you know what I mean?
You know what, King? The young generation don't understand. Some of them do, but they don't understand.
No, this nigga, hold up, this nigga wasn't young. This nigga, the bar, you gotta be 35 up to get in.
Oh yeah, he was.
Nah, King. He still was young mentally. You got to remember, if you was a young dummy, with age, you just become an old fool if you never learned the lesson. So when you came in there, you knew that the price of teaching him a lesson that he should learn should not have to be paid by you at this age. That's what we learned.
Facts.
We learned
Real
the
talk.
value. See, the value of sacrifice. It's nothing for me to end you right now. However, what will I lose?
Yeah.
See, and my favor with Allah is more valuable than my interaction with you, dingbat dummy. And the only way I'm gonna fight you is that you fight with me. You put me in the right, then I'll take your life.
My son, 31, right? I had to check one of my son's friends like 2 years ago. One time, he was he wasn't talking greasy to me. He did something, and I had to go down there and get them. And he was just running his mouth. My son was quiet because he know how I am when I'm mad. And I told him, I said, do you know that you down there fucking with them OGs? I said, niggas from my era is the reason why most of y'all don't have dads. I said, them niggas ain't gonna play with you. Y'all down there, you got your little pistol. Y'all like to talk and put everything online. Them niggas will argue with you. You'll go shoot at them. And I told him, I said, these niggas will go kidnap your goddamn brother coming home from school, man. I said, leave. I said, leave them old niggas alone, man.
Right.
And I'm saying all that to say that we come from an era, King Ja, where our first initial reaction was to bust your goddamn head or run up in your house and kidnap somebody or do something. But as we get older, we start to get closer to God. With those of us that live, and we start to I pray to the Most High every morning, every night, every day to guard my mind, my soul. Let me be a better husband, a better father, a better everything. We try to change our ways, but that part is still in us, though.
Facts.
It's still there, but I just suppress it because I learned I love God more than my ego.
Yo, hold on. Let me hear what BSN had to say. BSN 248. Salute, bro.
I think it's a good little panel, so I'm just catching the vibe right now.
All right. No doubt. All right.
You hear that, Ja? I love God more than I love my ego now.
Hey G, word is born, G. That's what I was going to share. I changed my whole being because I knew all of the knowledge that I had, bro, in my youth. I was out in the world wilding. So the only way that I can fix myself was that I had to get amongst men that was like me, but held me physically accountable.
There you go.
For cutting up. And that's why I've been an FOI physically for the last 24 years, because I had to make a decision. And I brought a son into this world, and I looked at my son and I said, look, I cannot let you live the life that I've lived. And I've done everything, bro, to sacrifice that. But Allah has had mercy, and I'm more grateful of that, which allows me the mental space to be upset at brothers like Jay Prince that you and I didn't have the luxury of being at that age. Now he's corrupting the minds of the babies that we done survived for, man.
I think the corruption already been there. He just directing it. You know, it was just kind of just out there in the gangster rap music and the rap a lot in the early 90s. It was just out there to grab. But if you heard that early 90s rap a lot, that shit was hardcore. Now he just aiming that game. Now he just aiming that game gun at people.
Actually, the early 80s to 90s rap a lot, when rap a lot was established, it was a conscious activity of street language, which the Ghetto Boys' main smash hit, which put them on Rap a Lot Records, in essence, was My Mind Playing Tricks on. So when we look at how their music, as Willie D gives testimony, they were instructed. Yeah, they were instructed to change how they were making their music to appeal to the public. So
I'm talking about the convicts, Willie D. That shit was that shit was kind of conscious, but it was hood consciousness.
That's my point. That's what hip hop is.
Hold on, Willie D wasn't conscious because Willie D was calling Queen Latifah a bitch.
And you know she corrected
him. He was conscious though. He said he was conscious though. If you look at that shit, he was talking about he was setting hoes straight, talking about the value of his dick over a bitch pussy.
Well, remember,
but that language is critical and it's counterproductive from the so-called message. When we speak on positivity, their first release, the first hit that they had was My Mind Playing Tricks on Them. And when you go listen to that song is of a socially conscious content that steered your mind into a more positive faction from what was going on in the street.
Point of No Return. If you go listen to Point of No Return, I Ain't With when we talked about, they had a lot of socially conscious music, but you gotta remember, see, during that time was the hyper masculine era, and they rapped about the streets and they had a conscious message all combined in one. So, but to bring it back, the problem that you have now is, that's why I said when you deal with Jay Prince, he's an old dinosaur in the new technological era. He shouldn't be talking. Period.
You said a hyper masculine era though, but we've been in that since Rome though. I mean, niggas, the nigga culture just started getting introduced to these old strategies and things that was already around.
Yeah,
hyper masculine. That was already around before.
Yeah, but see, my thing, I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about what we start doing to each other. And if you go back to the late 80s and early 90s, during that crack era and all that kind of stuff, the stuff that was being talked about, the stuff that was coming from the streets that was being put into the music during that time, it was consciousness mixed with the hood shit. And it was all combined together. So if you listen to NWA, some of their songs were straight up gangster, and then you go listen to Express Yourself, and so you can listen to the music.
That shit was a sample though. That shit was a sample. That's why they knew that was gonna be the radio hit.
It don't matter. It was there.
No. They knew it was going to be a gateway.
Yeah.
However, because that's who they were. But the record labels up under a social design made them give us what we now call gangster rap. Prior to that, hip hop was
my bad. The industry shifted from heavy metal to gangster rap in '85. In the middle of the '80s, the industry went and said, "Okay, this death metal shit, hair metal shit dying off. We finna get with the niggas, and niggas is actually running around here, actually the living embodiment of all this crazy mayhem. So we gonna get with the niggas and push it."
My brother. That's a fallacy in the explanation of the history.
What the fuck?
That's
the disrespect you just said to me.
Brother, listen to me carefully, my brother. I'm not sure how old you are. You're just speaking to us
just right now.
No, brother, listen to what I said, my brother. I called it a fallacy, and I called it a fallacy, and I didn't call you a lie. I called it a fallacy because the information is incorrect that you are now giving. I am just giving.
Nah. If you ain't replacing it with nothing, then shut up.
Bro,
listen carefully, my brother.
Man. Come on, man.
Listen carefully, my brother. Listen carefully, my brother. Let me explain to you the history that's correct.
But forget that though, brother. You ain't gonna piggyback off of my energy. So if you wanted to make that point, you should.
Yeah.
There we go.
No. You should let him speak. Because it's through his expression that he'll learn. It's through his expression that he'll learn. But for those in the audience, hip hop didn't start from heavy metal. Hip hop started from what we call now spoken word, which is the new activity of what we at that time called street poetry. In the 60s, we had a group called the Last Poets, Gil Scott Heron and the Last Poets, a group out of Newark, New Jersey, that created poetic sound to the African drum, and it was recorded and then sold. From that, we had a genre created because R&B, what they call rhythm and blues, which was just blues, sad music or love music, put to up-tempo music, beat, given to our people. We then took our children, which were the 70s, Fat Back and Dolomite. They created poetic music to soundtracks of movies. We took that from the street and used that as a vocal point to tell the world what was happening to Black people in our communities because we had no voice. And hip hop was our activity. And from that, we created a sound. The sound came from us adding bass beat and drums from the African sound of the Last Poets and Gil Scott Heron to the disco music, which was the multiple instruments used.
Disco in there. I was about to. You said it right before. I was about to
Yes, sir. And that blend gave us this sound that we now call hip hop. So the youth are learning from an enemy that was an opposer, an opponent of hip hop when we were children. We had to fight, bro, to listen to what we now call hip hop. We had to fight just to stand on the corner to rap, just to get on a goddamn record, just to get on the radio. We had to battle in order to get. They made us fight in order to get a record deal. So you had to be proven.
Look at this.
All of this stuff these youth is being learning from these devils and this enemy, bro, is wicked, and he's saying it in such of a disrespectful tone because, as my brother said earlier, if he was sitting in front of me, he wouldn't talk like that. I'd slap a tooth out of his mouth. See, as long as we're in the room with no cameras and people can't see it.
Straight up and down, all the way
See,
around.
slap a tooth out his mouth. Then I would do what I would do then. Dare you, what you gonna do, nigga? Because you do not have the testicular fortitude to deal with me physically. But when you get on this camera in this world, I have to deal with you in a different way, which is verbal domination. And you're not smarter than me, so I can verbally dominate you.
Yo, mother, you don't shut your ass up. That's crazy.
Hey, born, we could tell him that, but he won't get the embarrassment when we cut him off. See, I was going to make his words small because your word is only as large as your brain, and his words are small. That's why he was short with it.
Yeah,
that's why you should have let me chop him up. I wanted to make him confetti.
I know that would have made for a good show,
confetti is chopped up, but you can put it back together. You can reconstruct it, and that's the whole point. We have to break their brains down and reconstruct it. He needs to learn the true history.
Somebody said hip hop started, and I want to say something real quick to this. Listen, when you guys speak that way, no, listen. Our culture influenced a lot of music. It would be disrespectful if I said that we created reggae, which we influenced a lot of it, but reggae was down there and it's y'all music. Hip hop was created by us. Now, have Jamaicans played a part in helping? Absolutely, because it's black people in this diaspora, we all took a part in each other's music, but hip hop didn't start down there, because if it was, y'all would have hip hop banging down there.
Right, G, let me add on to that, G, from a Jamaican who's ever saying that, you're speaking to one. And the word dancehall music came from the pseudo version or the step over from reggae and following and imitating hip hop. That's where you get that. That's where you get that. Yeah, that's where you get that chanting style in the music. So let's stop with that, man. Whoever's doing that, stop with that.
Look, Ja, my people, my mom's side, they from the Caribbean, and like my cousins, my uncles and them, they all in their 70s and stuff. They said
both my parents born and raised.
When they was doing reggae, they was watching a lot of the American artists like Jackie Wilson and all them back in the day, and that influenced that the American music influenced the reggae. But I wouldn't be disrespectful to say we created it.
No, you didn't.
Jamaicans created it. So
it's a sound. It's a sound, and it's synonymous to calypso and the other partying tunes and genres of music of the Caribbean. Like, we got to stop this separation. That's what we've been given different names, and the different names cause us to be separate. At the end of the day, as I was teaching the children, black is not a color. Black is a culture. It's who you are. So we need to stop it. Just be black.
Some of the Biggie, Busta Rhymes, Heavy D, they all Jamaican.
Jamaican, bro. I know. And it's deep. Jamaican is a nationality. It's a nationality.
They all are people.
Yes.
It's a boat stop.
Yeah, we got to stop this shit, man. Like, we fall right into the traps, man.
Hey, Mac. When I was in the 4th grade, you and me would have fought over that statement.
Oh, the boat stop?
Yeah, I grew up in the 70s, bro. That was not a good term to tell somebody Jamaican, bro.
What happened?
Oh, what do you mean, the Maroons?
He said,
you talking about the Maroons and all that?
No. In Brooklyn.
Something, what happened?
Yo, what Jocko? He might
fell off for me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like. See, I'm from the older time. I don't like when we do all these divisions. Like, I grew up in Philly, man. When I grew up outside of the shower posse and dudes warring with them, we black people growing up in Philadelphia was like a melting pot of black people. Like Jamaicans, people from Ghana and Liberia, African Americans. We wasn't separated. Like, that stuff. When I was growing up, I didn't know it. Only thing I know is they talk funny. But we was all we went to school together. We got money. We slept with the girl. Like, it was no, those Jamaicans don't hang with them. No, if you was from Philadelphia in the late in the 80s and the 90s and all stuff growing up, if it was 10 of y'all homies, 2 of them was Jamaican, 1 was African.
Exactly. AG. In our community, people in the 70s, when I was young in the early 80s, like, people differentiated. Like, you had the black people acting as if if you were from America, you were better than us. You feel me? Or because I knew how to swim at the age of 6 and 7, I knew how to swim because I was from the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, we had them jokes.
There was those stereotypes. You feel me? So those jokes, I didn't know how to. I was raised by a woman. You know, my mom got deported when I was 5 years old. So I was raised by my great aunt, and my great aunt was born in 1910 in Jamaica. You feel me? So she was a businesswoman over here in Jamaica, and her you know, her accent was extreme. You feel me? So when she came to school for us, she was older than the other parents. You feel me? And on top of that, she had a strong accent, and she was a strict woman. So kids teased me when I was young, or teased us when we were young, and they would sometimes take up that moniker, you know, banana boat people, you know,
all that banana boat,
first and last stop people, coconut boy, like I heard, you know, banana tree boy, you name it, I done heard those monikers just because of the way my aunt talked, and you know, when she came to school for us. You feel me? So it was out of ignorance, and we were kids. As we got older, you know, so we got older, you know, that of course that phased out because you with people from Nigeria, a big Liberia, which was a big population, and all of the Caribbean. You feel me? Like Crown Heights in Brooklyn was just like Jamaican and Trinidadian for a minute, or Puerto Rican. Like we didn't know anything different. You feel me? So it was. Of course, we all segregated in our neighborhoods in the cities, but we were all one. Now they have separated things so much that we have our generation looking at everything by a name and a title, wanting to disassociate themselves.
Well, you know what we
but
did,
at the same time, act unified.
You know what we did, Ja? And see, I was, you know, my mom is Cuban, but my father African American, and I was raised as African American on my father's side. But one thing I learned, and what I teach now is, see, a lot of people don't realize is I told this to my African homie about last year. You know, he was saying when he first came, they called him African booty scratch and all these different names. You know what I told him, Ja? I said, you know why you was called that by the kids back in the day, and even the Caribbean brothers and sisters, because everything that was those jokes was everything that we was first. We was the African scratchers. We was all that first. So what we did was took it and used it as terms of jokes. That's why the funniest comedians are black comedians.
Exactly.
So now,
it was a form of roasting.
Y'all come over and the people come over from the Caribbean, y'all get called the same things we called each other. But I'm gonna tell you, what happened though. If you came over from Trinidad or Barbados or Jamaica and we made fun of you, that was your indoctrination of pulling you into us. Now you one of us. That's what happened. Once we start making fun of you, you one of us now, because that's what we do to each other.
George, that's true. My aunt used to always tell us, she used to make us study history. You feel me? So in our home, bro, like, you know, I had academic punishments. You feel me?
One second. Carlos Stewart. We are talking about Jay Prince. We talk about everything. This is a build session. We build everything when I do my lives.
Yeah.
True indeed. True indeed. And we only segueing into what Jay Prince.
It'll piggyback.
Yeah. We only segueing into what Jay Prince should be, just listening to who we are. And Jay Prince isn't that, even though he's older than we are. Jay Prince is at least 3 to 4 years older than I am for a fact.
Jay Prince is a sucker. Hold on. I'm gonna say this. Let me say it. I gotta get this off my chest. Jay Prince is a sucker ass nigga. I would smack fire his old ass just on GP. And that nigga ain't busting a grape in a fruit fight. All them niggas pussy. I said, so what?
You know, G said it best. Allah is definitely intervening on that man's life because he just lost everything that he so-called built. So his words is going to be penalized, enough penalty for him very short. And believe me, he better hope that's the penalty, because he's inciting a whole nother different enemy, bro. And we should know as grown men, we love and honor and protect our sons. But we also know if our sons is who we are, they are the same, capable of the same monstrosity that we have become. So I'm just hoping that our youth CJ Prince is exactly for who he has been. That old ass lion that's been in the zoo. He ain't been in the jungle, bro. He's been protected instead.
Somebody said,
And
we in Texas don't disrespect him. We respect his father.
we respect his father.
I guess. They talking about Jay Prince, I guess.
Well, yeah, respect him, true. But make sure he respect himself first. Because there's no respect like self-respect. And if you ain't got self-respect, then those who respect themselves will not respect you. Simple.
But probably people who are
Manhood 101. And when you're talking to real experienced men, that's what we here for. Because we ain't live all this stuff just to learn it so we can keep it to ourselves. Love, knowledge, and money are three things in the world.
Exactly, bro.
Every time you get more of it, you got to
Must be
share it or it
passed
has no
around.
value. If you don't spend money, it has no value. If you don't share knowledge, it has no value. And if you don't love others, loving yourself don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
Try it.
and you got to pass the information. You got to pass the information on. But I really want to say this, Jado. And I'm gonna break out. Peace to the panel for everybody having me on. I want to say this. Just remember, my brothers and sisters that's from the continent of the Caribbean. One thing I tell you: if when you was young and you came here, and we made fun of you, that meant that you was one of us. Because if you notice, if you stopped for a minute and looked, the same names we called you, when you turned around, look how we bust on each other. We did everything we did to y'all. We was already doing to each other. So once you got bust on and made fun of, that was basically indoctrination of nigga fall in line, man.
G, you notice I was laughing. I was laughing when I told Mac that, because I told Mac that I haven't heard that said since I was like in the 4th or 5th grade, right? But the fact that I laughed at it showed growth. It showed that I wasn't on the same plane mentally and emotionally that I was when I was in the 4th or 5th grade. And that's the lesson that we should have.
Yeah,
it's great to dialogue. That's right, man.
Baby, Blackie, we did that to each other.
And then we fought with each other and then for each other.
Yep.
Which is I tell the brothers, I call y'all brothers and I call y'all sisters, kings and queens and gods and earths, because I don't see you as anything else. Anything else would be less than that, man, because I see you as myself.
Yep. But I just know for y'all in the chat, growing up in Philly 30 years ago, listen, I'm 48. The first time I ever slept with a girl, she was from Ghana, but she was born here. No, her parents from Ghana. She was born here. Her parents talk funny, but she talked like we talk.
Right. Same with me. Same with me. Same with me.
Before I understood the world, I remember Mr. Marlon. He was Jamaican. He used him and his wife lived next door to us.
Hold on. King Trevor, show your face in the back so I can let you up. Let me see who you are, King Trevor. Show your face in the back. I'll let you up.
Yeah, we was all the same. So I know it's different now, but but growing up in Philadelphia, New York, if you grew up in these places, like I said, man, listen, you could have a brother come up here now and talk just like we do, but his family might be from Barbados, but he was born here, or he was here since he was 2. So I don't really deal with all the separations, but I for the young people, man, mind elevation, man, if the Most High allow you to live through this time where you can start to mature, you start to see the error in some of these guys' ways where, and bringing it back to Jay Prince, he's too old to be out there. That's not normal. Like this is normalized dysfunction. It's not okay. It's not okay. Then he got his sons out there, and even though God has blessed them to have all of these different things, he's still leading his sons in the wrong direction, man. At some point you change. A lot of us older than y'all, we come up from nothing, and we felt like we had to do the things that we had no opportunities. But now you got all kinds of opportunities today that they didn't have 40 years ago. So don't fall for the lie, man. Don't believe the lie. You are not a real nigga or a bad bitch or a demon. Man, you greater than that, man. You God's son, man. Peace.
Peace.
King Trevon, show your face in the back, and then I'll pull you up.
You don't want to show his face? Come on, now.
I ain't show his face. So I got who you are, nigga. Last time I did that, somebody porn bombed me. I delete my whole life.
Right.
All right, let's see.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, King Trevor, what you gotta say, bro? King Trevor, what you gotta say?
I think it's mic muted.
Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic, bro. No, I don't trust that shit. You gotta go.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, that's
but it's so, boy,
yeah.
it's
That's
crazy.
that stuff, man. That's
See,
that
I don't
stuff,
even
man.
understand this internet world.
Like we come from meet me by the tree at 3 o'clock after school type shit. Niggas ain't on that wave, bro. That's a different vibe right now. You heard? Like it's crazy, but that's the way this world. That's the way they got shit, man. They in the Matrix, man. They in the Matrix, bro. And it seems like motherfucker Jay Prince, nigga don't recognize when he ain't in the Matrix. Like nigga, you in the Matrix. Like nigga, you out of your mind, bro. Like bro, if you ain't been convicted, if you ain't been tried and convicted of it already, bro, you shouldn't be talking about it, bro.
Exactly.
We already know, man. If you talk a threat, that's an empty threat. Cause men do, they don't talk. It's crazy, bro. And why would you incite that? Now you upset that boy's family. That's what that. We ain't looking at that. Family ain't quiet for nothing. They got money, and they about to come take your money. Yeah, they about to come take your money because you can be easily implicated in a wrongful death lawsuit.
Huh.
Yes, you and your son. Your son was on the scene. Y'all was in his care. Remember, he checked in with y'all. Y'all put it on video, running him around all day. Yep. Then he got killed. Why he was with you, son? Yep. And daddy talking boss? Yeah, dad. Just like the mob. Y'all mob ties? Well, see what the real mob had to say about that.
Fuck for real, man.
Yeah, nigga burnt out, bro. He was sitting here testifying. Man, Gilly and them the greatest, bro. Gilly and Wallo the greatest, bro.
Guineas don't allow niggas.
Man, Gilly and Wallo is the GOAT, nigga, of this shit. Word is bone. When they come to podcasts, they the GOAT, bro. Man, look, they got this nigga after 40 years to get here and sit on the stand and tell.
Yeah.
You ain't put no gun to his head. You ain't give him no bag or nothing. You ain't do none of that. You just got him to sit here and just told him convict himself. Man, that's crazy. Then you got his sons and them back it up with more bullshit. The man on there crying. If you gonna cry on there, you know you're gonna cry when you get that threat while you sitting on that stand. What you crying for? Ain't nobody killed you, man.
It's crazy.
Ain't nobody slapped you upside your head. Ain't nobody do nothing to you, bro. Why you so emotional? That's fear.
Yep.
See? That's fear, bro. That's why they got them shaky voices. You can't flow. See? What would happen if a nigga in a circle talking in privacy with a shaky voice? What we do to him? See?
Yeah.
Yeah, same rules, bro. You don't come in here with no shaky voice when you're already up under scrutiny. You're supposed to flow. The truth flows, bro, with no hesitation. It's freestyle off the top of the head. See? You come in here with this rehearsed shit.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Like I said, that nigga, he done put himself in the trick bag now. Now they're gonna start looking into him more. And by the time they finish Jay Prince will be singing like a canary. He'll be singing like a canary. But y'all, I want to let y'all know, after we leave here, we're going to Cross Your Heart, the Plug Podcast. Make sure y'all come. I'm about to end it so we can get ready for the show of Cross Your Heart, the Plug Podcast. Everybody follows over there on the Plug Podcast.
Yep. Yeah. Check it out. 9:30. We're gonna go live. I'm gonna piggyback a little bit off this, and we'll go at a different angle, different stuff too, as far as with this whole takeoff situation and stuff. So salute to everybody. I appreciate y'all.
Y'all tune in,
Salute.
man. Keeping it real out here, man. 1 thou out.
Yeah, here we go, y'all. My boy Chris John and King, man.
What up,
Salute
y'all?
Chris John, too.
Boy Jaded Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris John. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah.
BTBTV.
Chris John.
Chris John, man. Yo, boy, let's get him, man. Yeah.
Respect, we building.
Yeah, never off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. BTBTV, we are not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. This not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate. But it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, I stay up in the mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick raps, door off, pushed and shoved my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up with jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghosts. We fight good boxed in like Floyd on the roast. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you can be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. We the best. If you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair. BTBTV. Just ain't fair, man.
Yeah.
Yo, Born. Show them how we do this, man. BTBTV. We bully the bullies. No run, no retreat. Yeah. BTB TV. One more time for y'all in the back. Y'all slow ninjas. Right. Yo. John Gotti flow, rap Pablo, Escobar status, rap game Corleone. I can show you how you lay back and watch your pockets grow. Stay away from devious women, end up like Papa Smoke. Y'all wake up every day twitching, like yo, I gotta post. I wake up every day mission, it's $1 million notes, dominoes, bodies drop, rot stink like hollow toast. Broadway,
Yo, we're about to end this. The King of New Jersey, BTBTV. We bully the bullies. And we ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. BTBTV that started his own gang like nigga. What? We out of here.
Yeah.